I can't legitimately draft it, well, construct a deck here. Without Shadow Form, the Priest is really pretty bad. I don't have a Prophet Velen either. And I'm missing one Shadow Madness. Rogues. Got most of what I need here, I think. Missing one Preparation. Missing a Conceal as well, somehow. It's like, wow, that's actually a basic card that I don't have two of. Could easily buy it. I have a golden... This is our town, scrub. We are on fire. The town is on fire. I know, it's terrible, but it's still ours. Patient Assassin, so good. And Edwin Van Cleef is your legendary. That's only a 3-cost one as well. Not that you want to play it early, but... Kidnapper. Shaman, I'm pretty stocked on. I don't have my Earth Elementals. I thought they were actually given to you with the basic deck, but evidently not. That must be the Fire Elementals. I do have Alakia the Windlord that has everything. Wind Fury, Charge, Divine Shield, and Taunt. That would be quite the thing. Assuming you can buff that, it becomes quite silly. Alright. I think I have almost everything for Warlock. Only thing I'm missing is Banes of Doom, which are pretty good. Yes, I have Jaraxxus. Yes, he is the Eredar Lord of the Burning Legion. Yes, he also plays the Flesh Trombone. Warrior. Missing bits of it, because again, I don't play Warrior, so I've not prioritized getting cards for it. I don't have the Hungry Crab, guys. I know, it's terrible, isn't it? But yeah, aside from that, I'm just, like, missing legendaries, as you might imagine, and for some reason, I don't have Cold Light Seers. I don't know why that is. Man, I don't even have Emperor Cobras. I'm the worst. I could actually just buy some, but... King Mukla, the guy that gives bananas. Yeah, so that's my collection. Yes, I have Deathwing. If you wish to see my legendaries... These are the ones that I have. Lorgacho, Millhouse Manastorm, which I will eventually DE into something. Leroy Jenkins, Baron Geddon, Gruul, Alexstrasza, and Deathwing are the legendaries that I have. So they're alright. I believe Krendor was complaining about not having many legendaries, but in reality, these cards barely do anything. It's... Like, usually you play a legendary and instantly the opponent plays everything they've got to kill it. It's more of a bullet magnet than anything else. Deathwing is pretty funny. This can be really, really good. Like, Lorewalker Cho, if you want a hilarious game, you play Lorewalker Cho and you make gentleman's rules with your opponent never to kill him. I have not dusted Millhouse yet. This is how much dust he gets, by the way. A golden legendary is 1,600 dust. I could dust him and buy any legendary in the game. Interesting point, the card art for Leroy Jenkins is the same as it was in the WoW TCG. Which is not true for most of these cards. Cool. Let's make more decks. Yeah, we're going to do some Trump training. He's already offered me some training with him, so I'm going to do that. Don't plan on doing it tonight, but we'll be doing it for a couple of YouTube videos, I think. Alright, ladies and gents, we have a Druid, a Warrior, and a Paladin as the option. Oh, we're going to break Straw Poll again, of course. Of course we're going to break Straw Poll. Of course we are. What is the point of doing a stream if you can't crash websites? So, Druid, Warrior, and what the hell was the other one? Paladin, yes. Straw Poll is up. It is strawpoll.me/440985. That is /440985. Go, 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 go. You know, I'm noticing a pattern here. Votes are starting to slow down as the website just collapses in on itself. There's a lot of people want me to play Warrior. Alright. Oh, like 50% want me to play Warrior. I guess it's because I haven't actually done a video on it yet. There's a reason for that. I don't like Warriors, but I'll happily play it if that's what you want. I think we've broken the site again. But it's fine. We'll give the site a little bit of time, because last time it actually came back alive, so... But that is a lot of warrior. Let me just see if the site's back up. It's probably broken now. Yeah, it's 502. It'll be back up in a second, and then we can check the full results. Because last time apparently there was 5,000 votes, but it stopped at about 1,000 because the whole website keeled over in on itself. It's most likely going to be warrior. Full pirate deck. Oh, I wish. Like, a full pirate deck is a fantastic choice for warrior, but you can't rely on that. Not in an arena. It's drafting. You can't rely on those kind of combinations. It's currently down. We're going to give it a minute to come back up, and then we'll check the final results, and then we'll most likely end up playing warrior. Hello, it's back up. So... It's still warrior. 2,564 votes say warrior. Druid is far behind there, and nobody likes paladins. I respect that. Definitely respect that. Okay, as you wish. So shall it be. Damned if I know how to draft a good warrior deck. I'm gonna go with mostly death. Alright, here we go. Warriors, warriors, warriors. Alright, well this is an easy choice. Mind Control Tech, Ancient Warrior, also known as Gimmick, Gimmick 2, the Gimmicky, and Immortal Strike. Which is a way better option in my opinion. Heroic Strike, Nightblade, and Shield Bearer. Probably Heroic Strike. Shield Bearer not so important. Gurubashi Berserker. Awesome card. Leper Gnome. Goldshire Footman. Gurubashi Berserker. Shield Block, Questing Adventurer, and Ironforge Rifleman. Well, don't like them too much. Those are pretty good. Those are pretty good. We do not have any card draw yet, so let's get a Shield Block. I know I passed up a Questing Adventurer. I know, I'm a terrible person. Dread Corsair, potentially very good, if I actually have any weapons. We might take the Dread Corsair here, actually. Might take that Dread Corsair. 6 shield blocks. Yeah. Theoretically, you could stack up enough shield blocks and then do a shield bash, which would instantly kill someone, right? Heroic Strike. I mean, Stranglethorn Tiger is good, don't get me wrong, but I think we'd probably take the Pirate here. It's like, it's really good for a warrior deck, because you can play it a lot earlier if you have a weapon. So... Dread Corsair. Cochron Elite. Ogre Magi. Lol, no. Ah, yes, the standard spell power warrior build. And then Frost Wolf Grunt. It probably works. Like, these count? No, these don't count as spells, so that doesn't work at all. No, it's a Cochron Elite, like 100% of the time here, I think. Don't you dare suggest Mad Bomber. Don't you dare. Scarlet Crusader, Lord of the Arena. It's gonna be a Mad Bomber. You want me to play Mad Bomber, don't you? You want me to do a Mad Bomber? I'm almost convinced that you want a Mad Bomber. I should take Taunt, but it's a 6-cost Taunt. It's Mad Bomber. It's gotta be Mad Bomber. Come on, come on, come on. See, I've got a better, you know, that's a more reasonable Taunt. It's totally fine. And I've got Lord of the Arena now anyway, so there you go. There's Lord of the Arena. Cool. And another Taunt. We got lots of them. Sunwalker or Abomination or Defender of Argus. These are all good. This is going to be a hard choice. So Abomination obviously deals 2 damage to all characters, which can be a great board wipe. Of course, it can also wipe your board. It depends. So it's kind of situational like that. Sunwalker is very hard to kill because it has Taunt and Divine Shield, and that has that magic number 5 instead of 4. And then it's Defender of Argus, which is +1/+1 and taunts to both creatures on either side. All of these cards are good. They really, really are. We don't have any Divine Shield yet, though, so I'm thinking maybe we're Sunwalker. Maybe we're Sunwalker. Tough one. Sunwalker. There we go. Alright. A Wisp, a Rampage, and a Jungle Panther. All the Rampage. This is especially good if you like throwing it at stuff like Gurubashi Berserkers. Ah! This is perfect. This is the kind of stuff that I like. In a Rage. This is multi-purpose, right? Use this on a Gurubashi Berserker, suddenly it's insane. You can use this on pretty much anything. You can also kill something with it, and it costs 0. Yeah, I think that's a really good card to have. Battle Rage is also pretty good, though. Like, the amount of draw you could potentially get from this is obscene. So I'm thinking we're going to take Battle Rage, because, frankly, we don't have much draw aside from that shield block. All the Battle Rage. Aha! Excellent. Cruel Taskmaster. Chillwind Yeti is a good call. Like, some people keep asking, and I actually learned this from Trump's stream, why is Chillwind Yeti a good option? Because, one, it's got nothing you can silence on it. It's a 4-cost creature with 4/5, which in general is just a pretty good set of numbers. Okay. Cruel Taskmaster, though, is just awesome, especially with, like, this Gurubashi Berserker. And if I get any more enraged stuff, this deck's gonna get really interesting. You can also kill something with this. That's the cool thing about it. You could just point at something and it dies. It's great. It's like a TF2 taunt. Another Battle Rage. Or a Heroic Strike. I think we take that Battle Rage. We got great ways of triggering it. An Execute. Destroy a damaged enemy minion. It's pretty damn efficient, isn't it? Incredibly so. Let's take it. Alright, let's take some cheaper creatures now. We actually have a decent number of cheaper creatures, come to think of it, kind of around this area. Might want to take another 2-cost. Charge. I mean, this can be a lifesaver. No, we don't take the Core Hound. Core Hounds are bad. In my experience, anyway. They're too easy to kill. They're big threats. Bluegill Warrior is... I mean, it's a 2-1 with charge. It's pretty good. But this could be anything. I don't know. It can be good. It's a 0 cost, so it can really change the flow of the battle. But the thing is, there's stuff for warriors that give, like, entire sets of creatures charge. So I'm thinking we take the Murloc. The Harpy's pretty good, too. But... maybe we have too much 2. Okay, let's take the Harpy. Alright. Direwolf Alpha, there's another 2. I honestly think the Direwolf Alpha is the best of these 3 cards, really. I really do. Like, generally the Wisp's not that great. Dragonling Mechanic is okay. But I think it's going to be Direwolf Alpha. That buff is just too good to ignore. Senjin Shieldmaster, let's get our taunt up, shall we? Alright. Ooh, card draw, or Big Stompy Golem. Acolyte of Pain on Gnomish Inventor. Now, bear this in mind. We have things like... this synergizes very nicely with Battle Rage. And also with things like the Cruel Taskmaster that can actually do damage directly to it. And if I get any other stuff, like, say, a Whirlwind, this would work very well. So I feel the Acolyte of Pain is the better choice for this deck. Speaking of things that synergize, Wild Pyromancer. Also known as a hilarious card that you should always take under every circumstance. Ravenholt Assassin is good, don't get me wrong, but Wild Pyromancer synergizes really well with what I'm trying to do here. All of that damage. Okay. Bloodsail Corsair, Violet Teacher, or Azure Drake. Do these count as spells? They must count as spells, surely. I don't know why it's not written on them, but I assume stuff like Shield Block is a spell, so that would work with Violet Teacher. The Drake, however, is card draw. The spell power is not going to be that handy, but it's not going to be the worst thing either, because I do have stuff like Mortal Strike. Don't think it affects Heroic Strike. Pretty sure it doesn't. Definitely not the Bloodsail Corsair. Definitely not that. It's like Violet Teacher or Azure Drake. Azure Drake. It's like the card draw and the spell power, and it's still a solid 4/4. Why not? Okay, we need a little bit of taunt, especially around the 3 area, so I'm thinking of that. We don't need any more 2-cost stuff. We have so much of it. So let's take Silverback Patriarch. Cult Master. This is pretty good. It's pretty good for what I've got. Especially with Mad Bomber on the field. It's very likely. Alright. Cool, we can pick up one of those Inner Rages. I think we will. Another Cruel Taskmaster or the Warsong Commander. This is what I was talking about earlier. The Warsong Commander is silly. All your other minions have charge. It's really silly. But Cruel Taskmaster with this works pretty good too. This is a tough one. I'm thinking we take that Commander, really. The Commander is just... I mean, it's just silly. Okay, Fairy Dragon, Boulder Fist Ogre, Loot Hoarder. We don't really have many big hitters yet, and I would like to have some. So I think we're going to take a Boulder Fist Ogre. 6 cost for 6/7, difficult to deal with. Another Dread Corsair. We have no weapons. You realize this, right? We've been picking Dread Corsairs, and it's given me not a single fucking weapon. It's still not gonna. It's not gonna give me a weapon, is it? It's gonna give me no weapons. Oh man. All right. Stormpike Commando is. I mean, it's not a bad option here. The Acidic Swamper is pretty good. That's a Divine Shield creature, but it's not incredible. No weapons. This is... I need weapons on this last two, otherwise these pirates are going to be useless. This could go horribly wrong. It really could. This draft has been a dick. Stormpike Commando. Ah! A weapon! Thank God! It's okay, guys. They gave me a weapon. One whole weapon. I hate you so much. Alright, I think Young Priestess is the option here, certainly. We do not necessarily... We're not going to go with Angry Chicken. We don't have a means to adequately buff the Angry Chicken for it to... We actually... No, we don't. Yeah, Young Priestess. Great, I got 1 weapon and 2 Dread Corsairs, guys. This is going to go super well. They're not taking the chicken. Get lost. Jesus. No, I'm not listening to the chat on this one. It's not happening. No chicken. This chicken does not synergize. There's no way they'll let that live. There's no way that anyone is going to let me play Young Priestess, Angry Chicken, buff the chicken, damage the chicken once to trigger the Enrage, and then attack. There is no way they're going to let that happen. No. I refuse. You are all terrible. Okay. Keep the elite. Well, it's going to give me Battle Rage regardless, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, and the rogue goes second, which is awful. If this is coin Defias, I'm gonna get really pissed. I'm sure the pleasure is yours. You're rogue going second. You better not. Ah! It's not coin. Wonderful. This is also still I'm gonna get stabbed in the face. Oh, but hey. It's not a worthwhile thing. I should hold on to it. Start building up armor. Start stacking armor up. The chicken does not synergize in the way that you think it does. This chicken is bloody raw. And it doesn't synergize. No. No, he's not going to play Defias next. If he had Defias, he would have coined into it. Because it's like the best play in the game for turn 1. Playing Defias now is actually bad. Because it wouldn't combo. Direwolf Alpha. Alright. I love the fact that Donkey's still a thing. It's wonderful. Alright. I think we just shield block at this point. What else have we got? Like, armor is the same as health, right? So, I think we just do that. Let's shield block and card draw. Playing this makes no sense. It will be instantly stabbed to death. There we go. That means next turn, I've got a Cochrane Elite that can just charge out and kill the Direwolf Alpha. Actually, that logic with the armor is better than health thing, the way that Trump explained it to me is that you should always, like, trade health instead of armor, because if you, there are certain abilities with the warrior that when you go below a certain health, there are certain cards that benefit. Oh my god! Ow! That's just not very nice. Good lord. Thankfully, we can kill it. We'll just use the Inner Rage to kill that Wolf Rider, and then we'll just charge that down. Actually, we don't even have to charge it down. Why waste that? We could play the Iron Fur Grizzly and have the same result. Yeah, that hurts. But it just ate my armor stack, but hey, it's also going to pop. So we get rid of that. And we play the Taunt, and behind that we play the Young Priestess, which is a better play. Because Because that then buffs that up to 3-4, which means you would have to spend a card to remove it. You can't just stab it to death and trade the Direwolf Alpha. So that's fine. It's whatever. I took a big hit on my armor, it's down. He pulled a nasty combat. I mean, honestly, Cold Blood is really, really good. It's 1 cost for potential 4 attack. Oh, betrayal. And this is what you get for healing bears. I mean, someone should have told you about this earlier, really. It's your own fault. Now what are you gonna do? Backstab? No, you're not gonna do anything. Alright, fine. Okay. Things we will not do include that. What we might do is charge Cochrane Elite right now. Or we can do Mortal Strike, which is a waste of time. So, yeah, I think we just get our Cochrane Elite out. Do we hit him with it? No, I'd still rather force him into this trade. So, I don't see any reason to trade a Taunt creature. The concern that I've got is I hit that next. Do I charge right into him? It's a tough call. It would allow me to, like, Battle Rage next turn for 2 cards at least. Do I want to use removal? Don't rush down. I think we just get rid of that, and then we hit him with the bear. Do we have the wolf with the bear? Yeah, I guess we do. I don't know. Yeah, that's probably the best. Because then he's still got to kill that thing before he can actually hit me. I don't know. Let's try again. Part of me said use the Cochrane Elite and keep the Taunt at full health. And then the other half of me said, no, don't do that. Use the Cochrane Elite on them and just take damage on the bear. It was a tough call. It doesn't matter, he has Assassinate anyway. Never mind, he burnt 5 mana to do it. And he takes a 3 hit from the bear. And then he plays a Wisp. Ah! Not a Wisp! Anything but a Wisp. This is, although, to be fair, the Wisp is a great counter to the Sunwalker. I know, that sounds ridiculous, but it is. So I think we just play that Dread Corsair out now. Yeah, that's probably the best thing I can do. And then we get an armor stack. There we go. Things are going alright so far. He's losing in every aspect, but we'll see where it goes from there. Run the Wisp into it, you know you want to. Please sacrifice all of your creatures on top of this monument of pirates. Alright, okay. We want that draw? Of course we want that draw. We're gonna get that draw. A Cult Master would allow us to do that. The first thing, of course, we'll do is kill the Acolyte of Pain off completely. Direwolf Alpha. Or Armor Stack. Probably Direwolf Alpha. Just in case he's tempted to hit it. Now he won't be. Yeah. Wow, I've never heard him speak before. He's awesome and classy. So if he wants to hit that, he could be my guest. Mortal Strike does 4 damage or 6. I hate rogues so much. God damn rogues! Ah! You just stab everything and it doesn't cost any mana! Well, it does cost some, but you get my drift. I hate rogues so much! Oh, rogues! Stab, 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 stab. All the time. Okay. Silverback Patriarch. We're gonna hold on to that Mortal Strike. It's better later in the game. Don't start with the puckish rogue thing. I will find you individually and hurt you. Seriously.
I've got a huge gun.
Alright, he's gonna stab it. Ah! Why will this wisp not throw itself suicidally into something? It's insulting being attacked by a wisp. Time for some removal of my own. I still want this thing. I don't want to use my Sunwalker because of that stupid fucking wisp. Oh man. I'm a dumbass. I didn't follow Trump's law, and that was to do the damage before that. Alright, whatever. It's not the biggest deal, but you know, this Mortal Strike kind of relies on this happening, so. Stupid wisp. Can't even play my Battle Rage because there's no damaged minion on the field. If only, yes, if only I had a chicken. Oh, this is about to get really ugly. This is why we kept a hold of the Mortal Strike. But it's not quite enough to kill Illidan. Now it is. Praise be to the Azure Drake. Its card draw and magnificent... We will not play the Mad Bomber. Magnificent mortal striking ability. Sit down. Mad Bomber will not save me. You are all liars. Every one of you. I don't trust you. How much more removal does he have in his deck? I don't really have this. Or I do if Mad Bomber comes through. If Mad Bomber comes through, he kills the Wisp and the Flame of Azeroth. Now we must say the Bomber's prayer. Oh, Bomber. Cursed be thy name. Come on. Give me that glorious RNG. There, close enough. That's alright, that's not bad. Boulder Fist Ogre. No. Don't play that yet. Play it a bit later. Play it when it's got something big and stompy. Not playing that. Armor up. That was a decent bomber. It wasn't the best bomber. What I would have preferred is a hit there and a hit there, because that would have taken out two big threats, but as it stands, that was okay. Now he's just going to stab the bomber. Thanks, oh bomber. Love it. Yeah, I'm really happy that the Wisp is gone. Oh, fuck! What the fuck?
I've got the beast in my sight.
You fucking sneaky bastard!
Blood and
Holy shit, that play. That was so smart. I would have never thought of that. I have never seen that done before. Wow. I'm impressed. Ah, son of a bitch. Okay. Alright, well, again, we're still not dead, so... Okay, first things first. For its insolence, we shoot it in the face. Yeah, that's the best play. Shoot that in the face. Oh, I hate you, Husky. Alright. We don't Battle Rage, because there's only one injured thing on the field, so... We trade Mad Bomber for this guy. Don't kill Bear. That makes no sense, it's 3-1. It's easier to kill than the Dread Corsair is. If we're gonna trade it, we might as well trade it for the thing with the higher health. Alright, so he's kind of winning and then kind of not winning. We do have this Sunwalker that I've been holding on to for a while. We also have a Cruel Taskmaster, and that's what we're going to use to kill the bear, ladies and gentlemen. Yes! That we are. So we're going to use the Cruel Taskmaster to kill the bear. And then we have a powerful taunt. There we go. And then we armor. Alright, so we're behind on health, but we're not in a bad position.
Well played.
We'll see what he's got.
I hear you got a problem.
Oh, son of a bitch. That's problematic. Very much so. It's okay, guys. We got Tazdingo. We'll be fine. Now, of course, we just attack him because we have no other choice in the matter. Tastingo!